Okay, welcome home, Rep Pack Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. Today, we are going into the flea market. We are here a little late. If you watch the series all the time, you know usually it is not this bright. I always say you gotta get here before the sun to have some fun. I just really say that because it rhymes, but this is the time that most people actually open, so I just woke up a little bit late. But of course, today, guys, we are gonna be looking for everything we love on this show, anything in regards to animation. So let's go ahead and get started. I've walked in now. Let's get into it. I cannot wait. You can see people are just getting set up. I'm sure there's a couple people that maybe I should have been here earlier for, but you know, it's how it goes some days. All right, we got one route here, we got one route there. Let's see, I'm gonna go down the middle one. This is my favorite route to usually start on, but you know, when I'm here this late, I get a little nervous because I'm like, oh man, I'm already late. So if I pick one row, I'm gonna be even more late to the second row. If that's the good one, you know, you never know which one's gonna be it, but I'll keep you guys updated, and if we see anything, I'll let you know. All right, so we just got the first booth, and I see some old school Pokemon cards here. We got the Domo as well too. I always pick up Domo whenever I see him. Brings back that 2009 energy. But let's see in the cards here if we can find anything cool. Looks like some of them are fake though. Like a ton of them are, but we'll see. So here with Pixel Game Squad, they have a pinball machine coming out. So let's call it. What is it? What pinball game is it? I'm guessing Superman.
I would kill for it to be Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone. Okay, what do you think, Ricky?
I don't know. It's gonna be an old school one. I'm gonna say Batman.
Batman. All right, all right. All right, you guys in the comments down below, guess what pinball machine is it? We're gonna find out right now. It is 8-ball. Okay, that's actually pretty sweet. I think it's, what is that, Good Times? We have freaking the Fawns there. That is actually dope. So that was not what I was expecting, but we have the 8-ball pinball machine. And none of us got it right. It's 8-ball.
How the heck did we even miss 8-ball? I honestly don't even know what that is. All I know is that that's Fonzie in the front.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the only, and maybe that's not even him. It's like a
remake.
He doesn't own greasy hair. Okay, I actually see a Funko Pop that I'm actually interested in, maybe. They have Ham here. They have all the Naruto manga too, which is always sick. Oh, these covers. I love these covers. These are from I think they're just like the episode disc. They come with like 6 episodes on there or something like that. But man, the artwork they did on these ones is so crazy. We have another one here with Team Ino Chico Cho. We got the Blue Beetle Chase here, glow in the dark. I'm gonna grab a Ham for sure if it's a decent deal, but this is one of those booths where I have no clue where the price is gonna be. Well, let's see. I have these 3 here. Let's see if we can get, you know, an okay deal. So yeah, that's just how it goes some days. But he wants 40 for just these 3, and that's like what they go for altogether. So I just can't do that, unfortunately. But I'm gonna see if we can at least get like Domo for 5, hopefully. Okay, so we grabbed Domo for $5. You know, and that was not bad. This was the one I wanted the most, honestly, over the Funko Pops. But this is the stuff that we're going to be giving to Jaden. We have a Squidward in here. You guys saw last flea market video, I got a new version of this with the tags. This is a Bear in the Big Blue House towel that we're going to be giving to another person. And then this is also Jaden stuff as well. So he actually bought this on our Whatnot stream, but then he wanted to pay me in cash, like at the flea market. But I think he's giving me stuff, so we're just going to take that out of the price. But first score of the day, Domo. All right, so as always, I'm here to follow along with you guys in the cavern. The next booth is where things start to get really crazy. We found some incredible stuff. I literally walked out with like 3-4 bags. And of course, as we go through this, we will be adding up all of those items that we pick up to our overall value. In today's hunt, we paid about $1,650. We paid a lot. But you guys will see why as the day proceeds. So that's the number to beat. God, I hope we beat it. Let's get into the first really big, awesome booth. Okay, so it's been pretty empty so far, but saving grace here is these dudes are here. They always have collectibles and the type of stuff I love. You do have to pay usually a little bit more than the average booth because it's more curated, but at least it's here, and that's what I love about it. So let's take a look. Oh, what is that? I'm trying to, oh, there's a little shot on the back of what it looks like. Oh, that's freaking sweet. How much are you asking for that guy?
80 bucks.
80 bucks? Can I see it out of the box?
Yeah.
That's freaking dope though. Oh yeah, dude, it's 30 years now. I've been seeing the anniversary stuff.
Say that.
I know, I was like in Target and they saw the 30th anniversary section. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that's actually really cool looking. You know, sometimes it's like with Jordan, it's like hard for them to get his face right, but he actually looks really good. Let me think about that one, but thank you for letting me see it. You got like a Pokedex. I think it's from the Diamond and Pearl era, if I were to guess. That's pretty sweet. But I know we're also picking this up over here. We're gonna be picking up the Manaphy as well as the Trico. I'm gonna be paying $35 for the Manaphy and the Trico together. We'll be getting those guys for sure. Let's see about this. How much are you guys asking for this one?
I'll do 30, but I'll do 25.
25? Okay, for sure. Let me see here. Would you take 20 for this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, 20. We'll take this guy as well. That's just for my personal collection. I collect all the old school Pokedexes. Okay, that one's sweet too.
Yeah.
And then let's see over here. We're gonna come back on this side. They have these Jokers. This is from Arkham, but oh wait, no, it's like actually like different forms here, like his face like decaying slowly. These are super rad. Museum Masterline, the Joker. They have a clay face here, and I'm pretty sure he's got a new horror movie that's either out or coming out. I think it's called Clayface. All right, so these plushies up here are a little bit different pricing, but the ones down here are $5 each. This right here is one of the Care Bear cousins. You know, it's usually like, you know, the Care Bears, you see those ones, but the cousins you don't see all the time. So we might pick this one up, and then $5 on this one, we'll take him for sure. And then this guy we gotta grab, this freaking Hokage Kirby. It's got a couple little paint problems, but we can probably clean that off. You got PK Slider, one of the Goomba, or no, this is actually not Bowser's kid, I found out. I always call them Bowser's kids in the videos. People always correct me. These are the Koopalings. They're not actually related to Bowser. They just look like it. Oh, we're gonna grab this for sure too. I don't know. This might go for my PC for sure. We have the Raven from Teen Titans Go. And have you guys seen the viral Robin figure that they just released with the booty shake? Ryan will play a clip of it right now. Teen Titans Go is kind of back in. Oh, the mask plates? That's actually sick too. Dude, that's a throwback for sure.
$5 if you want.
$5? I'll think about that one for sure. That might be a little older for me, you know? But Ryan will play a clip of the Robin booty shake figure. It's kind of crazy, but I kind of need to get one for my collection just because why not? But this is the face that most of the internet has. We're gonna grab Raven. Let's see who else is in here. On our Whatnot streams, we have a lot of people that are like collecting Pokemon. You know, we have one guy who's trying to collect a plushie of every single Pokemon. So when I can find weird ones like Helioptile here, I always grab them for him. Let's see else here. We have a Turtwig in here too. Turtwig we'll grab. A little old school Quagsire here. Tepig for sure we're gonna grab too. We have the Karate Kid. Yes, I know that's the guy from Street Fighter, okay. Actually, I don't know who this is. I can't remember who it is. I think it was like Popeye's baby. It's actually super odd. I kind of want to just get that one because it's like kind of obscure. Another one of the Koopalings here. Okay, I think that's about gonna do it here. So we'll grab all of those ones for sure. Spotted this guy down here, the SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric. We're gonna grab that one for the $5 as well too. Oh, you can't ever leave a sponge behind. What is this? The Bratz radio or boombox?
I have no idea. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting. What are you asking for this guy plugged in?
I was gonna say 45.
What are you asking for the Game Expert? $5? Oh, that's a sick cover too. You can look at that Gen 1 artwork all day long. And Charmander? $5? Okay, we got a heck of deals today. We're gonna grab Charmander as well. What is this here? The Pokemon Trainer's Choice Pikachu. That is actually super sick too. There's a few items that are more pricey that I'm gonna probably look into before I pick them up, but this guy's too cool as well. Oh, with the Kids WB logo on there, that was the network back in the day you could watch Pokemon on. I didn't know it was doing it on WB all the way up until like Gen 3, but yes, it was apparently. Look at this too. They have a few more $5 items here in the plush. Let's see. You got a, I think, what is that, Spirit? I don't know who that is. I think it's Spirit. I don't know, it's just horse and hearts. Somewhere in there's a plush of a heart. I don't know where, but hopefully we don't grab that one. You have this Jeans Mickey here. I don't see anything in here really that's like, what is this actually? You know what? He's strange enough that I'm gonna grab him. I don't know what he is. He's probably from the Haunted Mansion. Got a little sticker on his head, but for $5 we'll take him. Get the Mario little coin purse here. We'll grab him too for $5. I always see this freaking stupid Build-A-Bear logo, which is, I think this right here. Yeah, this stupid paw print. I always think it's Blue's Clues. Why you look so much like Blue's Clues? Also have the panda headrest. So cute. Okay, I think we're pretty much good with just that guy here, but let's see what it is. These are Game of Thrones figures. $5, man. This is crazy. How to end a show so badly that every figure and toy that exists with you, even Comic-Con exclusives, are freaking $5 now. That's crazy. That needs to be studied. Okay, so I mean that was freaking awesome. Like you never know how it's gonna go most days. All I always say is this: is that it feels like right now it's kind of light, but all it takes is one really good booth to just change the whole day. So I always look forward to seeing those guys. They're super nice, super cool, and then on top of that, they always have awesome stuff, and I can always rely on them to have something for me to pick up, which I appreciate. Because everybody else, for the most part, is gonna be a gamble. That one is kind of always got the kind of stuff I'm looking for. So an amazing day. It looks beautiful already. The sun's coming out, and I get to hang out with you guys. So thank you so much for being here for this journey. We got to keep looking around. But what a freaking start! I have no clue how this works. Like, how is the moon still out? Me and Karina have talked about this before. How is the moon out, but the sun is not out? Like, isn't the sun on the other side? The moon's on the other side. Like, I don't see the sun. So how can I see the moon? Some people are shaking their head. They're like, this freaking guy. I just don't know. It's witchcraft. Okay, over here we have, I think his name is Pico, I want to say, the duck, the Sanrio one, as well as we have the Eevee here, and I think this is the Build-A-Bear one, if I were to guess. I'll probably try to see if we can get this guy, depending on how much he is. How much are you guys asking for
10
this?
bucks.
10 bucks?
10 bucks,
Yeah, I'll take him.
Yeah.
All right, so we picked this stuff up, but we met a member of the Rev Pack. What is up, dude? What's your name?
Fernando.
Fernando, shout out to Fernando. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. You're the freaking homie now. A friend of the show. So sweet whenever you get to see, you know, young people into the videos. Because I mean, if he's watching this show, he's into some pretty nostalgic stuff. And, you know, it's cool to see the next generation kind of adopt that stuff and take on the hobby of collecting, or, you know, even just a little, even if he's not collecting, but just the interest in it is so cool. Shout out to Fernando. But I'm also going to grab this guy here. I went over to the booth across the way and I grabbed this Sylvester, the little Jester Sylvester. There was a Tweety too, but the Tweety was kind of normal. Oh wait, I also see a I think Jack Jack or Gus Gus. This is Jack Jack, I think. We'll also grab him as well too. We'll do it for Cinderella. All right, so we have some more plush down here. I think these are like Precious Moment. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a real baby for a second. I mean, obviously, you know, it's probably very unlikely, but tell me that doesn't look like an actual child there. We also have this guy. I think he's from the Dummy Bears, or maybe the Dummy Bears is from from Rugrats. There's another show. I think it's called Gummy Bears, but with an I instead of a Y. Let's see what else is in here. Just the Precious Moments. I saw the Precious Moments in the Gummy Bear, so I thought there had to be like more older stuff in here. But I think it might just be that. All right, so coming up soon here is going to be some absolutely crazy stuff. We have two of the pickups that we talked about that we are going to be doing. But before we do that, you guys saw the prices popping up throughout the video so far, but I want to add those prices up so we can see if we're getting close, you know, to this big old number over here, all right? So let me grab those items and we'll real quick review them and see where we're at. Okay, so first up, the Michael Jordan statue, with Bugs Bunny. I paid 50 bucks for this. It goes for about 75. There's not some huge margin on it. Honestly, I just get big, cool items like this, and a lot of times I'll sell them at the cost that I paid for them, just so we have some cool stuff in the Whatnot show to kind of get people's attention, get people there excited, and somebody can get a good deal on it. So this was one of those items where I wasn't looking for some huge margin on it. And plus, it's the 30th anniversary, baby! We gotta celebrate Space Jam! Next up, we got Peekle here. I think Peekle. Taking a little Peekle at you right now. We got this guy. We got Domo here by Namco. Oh, I love seeing that beautiful Namco logo. We got Ice Spice Bear here.
Big guy.
Sorry, I had to do it. Cinderella. My throat. Cinderella. We have Gus here. Throwback to when he almost got murked by Lucifer. We got freaking Piplup here. We got a bunch of Pokemon plush too. So we got Piplup, we got Tepig, Turtwig, and for each of these plushies on the Pokemon, they can go from anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks, but I'll be selling them on my Whatnot and probably get somewhere between $8 to $10 on them. But we'll just do as an average 10 bucks. Some will be less, some will be more. So we'll do that for each one. So we got those ones there. We have this awesome third Hokage Kirby. For my Naruto fans out there, you know I'm not lying. I don't even know this guy, if he's worth anything. I don't know. This guy. We have this awesome Mario keychain. This is going in my personal collection. We have this Raven plush from Teen Titans Go. This little laying down cute Quagsire. One of the Bowser kids. Oh, sorry, I forgot he's not the baby daddy of those Bowser. They're called Bowserlings or something like that. Koopalings, but they're not his children. They just look like his children. I don't know. I think something may have been happening in the back of that castle that he isn't talking about. There ain't no way somebody has that many hidden rooms in their house, secret levels that can be found without some kind kind of other secrets in their life. All right, we got this Pokedex here. This one I don't think we're gonna make a ton of money on. This one was for my personal collection. I love collecting like the Pokedexes for the different eras of Pokemon. I think this one's from Diamond and Pearl, so didn't mind paying up on that one a little bit. We also got a Growlithe here, little Banana Man, another Koopling, a random Pokemon, a Helioptile, a couple other plushies here. We have Mr. Mime, we have the Vaporeon, and my personal favorite of all of those today, this one I'm not sure. I might sell it, I might keep it. This was my Gen 3 starter. We have Trico. And one of my favorite items here is this Manaphy. This one is from the Pokemon Advanced Battle era. It is this jumbo-sized Manaphy body plush. These are amazing because they're basically like these classic Walmart Target body pillows, but for like Pokemon. And some of these are Pokemon that you don't really see a ton of merch for, like Manaphy. I actually also recently found the Charizard 30-inch one too at another flea market. So I've been getting really lucky on these Pokemon body pillows. But Manaphy is definitely not something you see every day. And some items that you maybe saw me pick up during that hunt, I maybe have already sold on Whatnot, or they could have been added to my personal collection already. Sometimes I get the stuff kind of confused. So we're just gonna add another, let's just say 25 bucks of value for those other things that I did sell that weren't featured here. So I don't know where we're at, but I feel like we're doing probably still pretty far away. We're still very, very far away. I am a little nervous, I can't lie. Let's keep going. All right, so we're here with Austin the Brimstone. First off, dude, the shirt, that is so cool. You told me about it. I love the color though. That color is so
and
cool.
It's got the whale on the back.
That is awesome.
This is new, and honestly, seeing a new Shocktail stuff is like amazing.
Yeah, and where did you pick it up at?
Box lunch. It's
That's
currently at Box
epic.
Lunch. But
All right.
I was at Sable's.
Oh,
And I
okay.
found a Patrick, and I'm like, okay, it's a nice Patrick plush. And then I saw the tag.
Yes,
and
the original Nanko.
oh my god, that Nanko logo. Let me tell you,
Iconic.
as a Shrek collector, that's what you want to see.
Oh, yeah?
Nanko made so many of the best Shrek plush.
Same thing for SpongeBob. Like, I would say that the quality on them is not like, you know, anything like next level, you know,
But-
comparatively to a lot of brands, but it's the fact that they're so iconic. Like,
Yeah,
the
and-
look
and
is so old.
Like, you can just tell by looking at it, like, this is vintage.
Exactly. It's got that look to it that just automatically hits you with
Yeah.
just the nostalgia.
How did this go 24 years without some kid taking the tag off of this? That's what I want to know. Who is this kid?
You know, it's probably because SpongeBob's one of those things, I think maybe, I don't know, it could be the same for Shrek 2, but with SpongeBob, because it was such a transcended into adults as well,
Oh,
there's a lot of
collected
adults
it.
that would collect it as well. Yeah, so like I just picked up a collection recently from somebody, and she was like in her 60s, you know, and she'd been collecting it when its show came out, so she would have been like 40, you know, like,
wow.
you know, like 35, 40 or something like that. It's kind of crazy to think somebody was 35 when SpongeBob came out, and now they're 60.
Right? Oh my god.
So thank you so much. I actually have something, you know, I have a few things for you, but I never know for sure if you're gonna be here. I should just text you and ask
Yeah.
if you're gonna be here, but I do have one thing that I kept in my backpack.
Oh my goodness.
One of the members of my team, he actually knows that he knows you for Shrek too. So he got this in a video one time, and he ended up giving it to me to give to you.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you have it.
No, I've never seen this before. Look
Yeah,
at
it's
that.
a Shrek pin. I think he got it from, I want to say Box Lunch as well. Like they had like one of those.
Swamp ice cream. Look at that.
Yeah, I think it was like a
tasty.
mystery box thing. Well, shout out to Austin the Brimstone. Go check out his channel, guys. If you guys love Shrek, anything nostalgic, he's my go-to guy for CG
You're
2000s
swampy
movie.
boy.
Exactly. Check it out. All right, dude. Thank you so much.
This is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll text you if I see anything.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
So I am here picking up a bunch of this stuff over here. I already see some pretty cool stuff, but we're gonna load this into my car so that way we can just get this done. You know, he can get out of here and then we'll check it out. So all the stuff you're seeing there, I'm going to pick up the stuff, all the Pokemon cards, including the stuff you saw in the car. And we are gonna do an update on that stuff as well too. You'll get to see the cards as well as everything you didn't see. But I have to kind of rush a little bit here because I have to go do another pickup with another member of the Rev Pack, and I gotta get there fast. So we're gonna do that pickup and we'll add both of those to the update where we check out everything in the cavern and add it all up. And okay, so just drop that stuff off, and yes, we will check it out. I picked up a bunch of insane stuff from Tommy that I cannot wait for you guys to see, but I couldn't go check it out right now because I have to meet Jaden over at the bathroom area. That's just our local meeting spot for some reason. But I have to meet him there in like 10 minutes, so I don't want to be late. So So if I spend time over there filming all that stuff, by the time I get back, it'll be like, you know, past the time I need to meet him. So I'm gonna go meet Jaden. We'll see what he's got for us. And then we'll go back to the car. We'll check out the stuff there. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll actually walk to the flea market first because we'll have to walk back to the car and then walk back. So you might have to be in suspense a little bit of the stuff that we got from Tommy. So let's go see Jaden and then we'll work our way out of here. Okay, and then for the record, I paid $1,200, or no, $1,300 from everything I got from Tommy. So that way you guys know that's probably one of our biggest like overall value paid for a flea market video. But technically it's like a private deal that's happening, you know, at the flea market. But since we're gonna add it all together anyway, let's just add it in. So $1,300 plus the $200 we paid earlier, plus whatever we're gonna pay Jaden. It's gonna be an expensive gosh darn day. And I should have put this on. A lot of you guys were saying that because I didn't have my lucky visor, that's why the last couple times I did not find as much stuff as I'm typically looking for. But the reason why I haven't been wearing it is because it's gross. I need to wash it. Like, look at the sweat. Oh, disgusting. I need to clean it. But if it is good luck, you know what else is disgusting? Not finding cool stuff for great deals. that's sickening. So if that's the case, I'll wear the nasty visor until I can wash it. All right, so what is up, Jaden?
How you doing, man?
Nice to see you, dude. All right, so what do
goodies?
all right, let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we got the big giant Perry the Platypus. That is absolutely massive. That's like life-size Perry with the tag life-size Perry. Let me get your stuff out too real quick. All right, so I have some stuff. So Jaden bought this on our Whatnot stream, but he wanted to just meet in person so that way he could just subtract this from what I'm getting from him. So we have the big man here, the big old Squidward. Is he bigger or smaller than you thought?
Bigger than I thought.
He's massive, but it is hard to find these guys, and he's in pretty clean shape too. So we got Squidward here. Take him real quick. And did you buy this? Somebody bought this, but I don't. Okay, so okay, just ignore that. All right, so let's see here. So we got Gonzo here. Shout out to Justin Talks Puppets. We got the Gonzo. He's my guy when it comes to all puppet stuff.
But most importantly, I'll be sharing with you where you can find some of these items for yourself.
All right, so we got that there.
Oh, this is. You can just have this.
Okay, appreciate it. Okay, gotcha. This is the sign for SpongeBob. This was the one that was available at Spirit Halloween. I think I might have one, but it's always good to have an extra one. If anything, we'll put it on our Whatnot stream. So I'll take him for sure. Put him over here next to Perry.
This is to give away on the Whatnot stream.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
can give it away all together, however you want to do it.
Okay, you got a lot of little meal toys and stuff like that in there. The magnet I was interested in, what is that? Oh, that's freaking rad.
There's two others in there.
The Courage Cowardly Dog magnet. We got the 2 Rick and Morty ones. What does it say? The King of And then also Creepy Stuff Happens. I love that Courage one.
And then, I don't know, give these away.
Yeah, I'll put them on the show. We got the Jolteon as well as the Growlithe.
A lot of the stuff I had was
No worries, just toss them in
sitting
there.
on shelves.
We'll figure it out
This is to give
after.
away specifically.
Ooh, shout out to Parker. We got the Thanos. You know Parker, right?
Yeah.
He has a whole Thanos collection. I think he has like every Thanos Funko Pop so far.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he has. If he doesn't have that one, I'll give it to him.
Yeah. I know you like your handhelds, so I have
Oh, yeah?
3 brand new ones.
Oh, that's crazy. You have the Solitaire one. We also have the Pinball. Oh, that's sweet. Heck yeah, dude. I love those things. They're just super nostalgic. My grandma used to have so many of those like in her house, and I would play them all the time. The Solitaire, the poker, and the music is so nostalgic too. Like those like really like basic,
Power them on. It's like
Yeah.
a random little beeping.
those little digital sounds.
I have a full
Alright.
set of these somewhere.
I could use this one for my road rage. That's- Throw that at the guy behind me tailgating me. There we go. And then this guy is sick. It's the Imaginext Paddy Wagon.
I'm sure you have that one
I
already.
do have it, but that's cool for the stream. I'll bring this one for sure.
I had about 4 or 5 of these at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
You got that guy, the mech suit plankton.
It
Absolute.
still has plankton in there.
Oh, dude, I'm actually missing this little propeller
Yeah,
on
I
there.
noticed. No, it's not. You'll see.
Oh, it's plankton. Yeah. Okay, so the plankton with the little propeller too. So yeah, I'm missing that piece. That's awesome. Heck yeah, that'll be going on my PC. Okay, so we have the Phantom of the Puppet Theater here for the Muppets. Oh, that's
I went in
sick
there. All the
cover.
pages are there. Nothing's like colored on, surprisingly.
Yeah.
No, the little
The illustrations are beautiful in that one too.
Yeah.
All right, and what do we got in this box here? What is this?
It's not anything special. I actually drew this.
Hey, okay. We got the Jaden special original illustration here. That's freaking awesome, dude. 2026, dude. Thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, so let's review everything. So first off, we have this. The Southern Island Pokemon binder. Absolutely beautiful. It's an amazing condition. Just the empty binder by itself can go for like $80. But I've separated all of like the best cards into this stack here. I have them all sleeved up and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna give the total value. I've already calculated the value of all the cards put together. I'll give you that at the end. But I do want to show you some of my favorites, some of the key cards, the more pricey ones, and hard to find ones that kind of add to that total. So let's see here. So these are the big 6 cards here. We have the Southern Island Mew, which just that card can be for about 80 bucks. We have the Southern Island Slowpoke. This is the reverse holographic promo. That one could be another like 50 to 60 bucks. We have the Shadowless Venusaur. There's no Charizard, sadly, but there's a Shadowless Venusaur and also a Shadowless Blastoise. And that one both of those can go for about 100 bucks or more, depending on condition. I think these are around like a little bit less than lightly played. We also have the Sabrina's Gengar. This is a rare situation where this is a regular rare non-holo from a regular set, but it still is expensive because of the artwork itself. Just an insane artwork of Gengar there. One of my favorite cards of all time. That's about a $100 card too. And then of course you can't go far without Dark Dragonite here, and that's another like $50 to $100 card depending on condition. And then the rest of these cards are like somewhere in the $10 to like $30 range at the most in some of the cases, based off the conditions that they are. And then this is an entire bag of just Wizards of the Coast bulk. So these are just so cool. I'm gonna be going through to make a complete set of all 151 Pokemon, just because I think there's enough cards in there to do that, outside of the holos, of course, which I have in my personal collection. So I think that overall value for just the Pokemon cards is probably around $1,400. So that seems like, oh, you know, I paid $1,200, only made $14, but that's not including all the other stuff. So I paid $1,300 for everything. So pretty much just the value of the Pokemon cards is gonna cover everything else. All the rest of this stuff is basically bonus items. There's a couple $100 items in here as well too. So let's go ahead and go through the rest of this stuff. Very Pokemon Day. I didn't intend on it, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, so we have these bags. We'll just throw these up all together for all 3 bags. Or tote bag, Spider-Man, Marvel, Dora. We'll just give $5 for all 3 of those. But the real value is in these dolls. These are for Maleficent. This is a Maleficent doll. This is the Aurora doll. This is from the live action series. But this is one of the more beloved live action Disney movies. When it comes to Disney live action, it's a love-hate relationship with audiences. But with the Maleficent movie, it seems to be one people enjoy for the most part. So a lot of the dolls can have some value. I also have this one right here. This is the Royal Coronation Maleficent here. Absolutely stunning dolls. They look incredible. The wings, the crown, a beautiful doll. We also have the classic one here. This is the Disney Film Collection Maleficent. You can see Angelina Jolie right here on the back of the box too. Like, I really don't think they could have picked anybody better to play that role. She is absolutely beautiful in this costume. There's another doll here too, but this is like probably lesser valued. I don't know for sure, but this is a 30th anniversary Barbie here, which, man, I don't even know what anniversary they're on now, so this has got to be kind of old. I feel like they already recently just had their 50th anniversary, did they not? So this is a pretty old Barbie for sure. Another higher priced item here is this Tom and Jerry here. Look at that Jerry figure. That has got to be one of the best Jerry figures ever. This is the Tom and Jerry movie plush with figure of Gary. This is by Mattel, and this is actually from the Tom and Jerry movie, the rare movie where Tom and Jerry actually talk for the first time ever.
I'm Tom.
I'm Jerry.
You talk!
So I couldn't find this guy. We'll pop up prices for it, but I think this guy goes from somewhere between 50 to 100 bucks as well. We have the Hatbox Ghost here. I don't know, but I feel like this has got to be like an older popcorn bucket from Disneyland. Like, they've been doing the popcorn buckets for years now, and they've gotten really good at it, but I feel like this has got to be like kind of when they were first starting to do the figural style, like drink cups and popcorn buckets, because just the style of it doesn't even really match the newer ones they do. Got some Funko Pops in here as always. You can't go through any collector without finding Funko Pops. We have Maleficent there. We have Aurora. We have Batman. We have Tyrion Lannister. We have Ghost. He's not on camera anymore, but we have Ghost from Lord of the Rings as well. Or not Lord of the Rings, freaking Game of Thrones. We have these old school Pokemon guide booklets here. They're not really worth a ton, like $5, something like that each, but very cool. Another little beautiful set here is this Alice in Wonderland tea glass as well as tea cup. They are beautiful, and I think, yeah, the tea glass actually sits underneath the teapot. So really cool piece there. And this is actually based off of the actual Alice in Wonderland story, not the Disneyland one. This, I don't even know, this is a Loungefly, like Day of the Dead, like box. You know, he just puts anything in there that he thinks I'm gonna like, and if it's something like this, it's like basically free, like it's not even really something we think about with the price. So I don't even know what this is from. I don't even know this is like early Loungefly before they were doing a lot of like the licensed stuff, so I don't even know on that one. I actually didn't even see in this bag yet, so let's see, we'll find out what's in here together. Oh, that's sick. This is a Maleficent Disney-like mug. This person was a big Maleficent fan. So this all came out of a storage locker. So this is another Maleficent mug right here too. Like, I don't even know if you still call it a mug when it's so tall, or does it become a thermos or like a cup at that point, or it's still a mug? A Game of Thrones. They were a Game of Thrones and Maleficent. That's what we know about them. This is the Game of Thrones lunchbox. Most Game of Thrones stuff is like virtually worthless nowadays because the ending of the show was so bad, but you know, I still like it. We have another doll here from Maleficent as well. This is also Aurora. Really beautiful one. We'll add that stack over here. So there's a bunch of Sailor Moon cards in here too. I'll probably just auction all those on our Whatnot stream. I don't really know a ton about them. There's a Digimon folder here. There's another Sailor Moon folder. There's a Powerpuff Girls folder. And these are like all basically brand new too. And then this whole binder, like I said, is a Digimon 3-ring binder with gorgeous artwork on it. That is such a cool folder. So there we go. We also have a couple more things. This random, again, I kind of love that about the stuff we get from Tommy, is like some of it is like so us and some of it makes no sense at all, but it's kind of like a real mystery box of this random Hulk like finger fighter. He goes on your finger and you fight with them. This is a vintage Pokemon puzzle by Milton Bradley. This is actually, so I also sell a lot of tech related items, so Tommy probably put it in for that reason. So this is like, I think actually like a pedal for drums, I want to say. And then this is last, we have one more Tyrion Lannister. So that is it from the Tommy pickup. What a legendary haul. You guys are seeing all the prices. I don't even know if like all together we have, I think we finally broke our price probably, but we still haven't even included the stuff from Jaden, which I already included that with our overall price here. So let's go ahead and move on to the stuff we picked up from Jaden, which you guys will see a little bit closer now. Okay, so first item we got from Jaden is giant puss, this giant Perry the Platypus. This guy, he has a small hole in it though, unfortunately, over here on the bottom. I'd say probably still like a $20 plush though, so we could add 20 bucks for that one. He also gave me the SpongeBob Spirit Halloween display. We have Jaden's personal drawing, very cute. We have the Phantom of the Opera Muppets. A couple iconic Imagine X pieces here, like the Robo Plankton, as well as the Paddy Wagon with the Slingshot launcher. A few awesome plug and plays, especially this pinball one by Excelsior, and the Ace Pitch Baseball, real pitching motion included. I'll show you real pitching motion. We have this bag of some freebies I'll be giving away to people on Whatnot. We have the giant size Gonzo plush. That is such a sick one. He's incredibly detailed, and it's by, of course, the king of rare plushies, Namco. We got some Mario pins in here. We got this little rolling Jimmy Neutron, which I have to do some research. I'm very curious to where this figure came from. I maybe just don't know, and it did come here in the US. The Plankton that I needed for my collection. Azurel and Jolteon, the extra big bulb one-up mushroom, magnets, and then probably one of the coolest things is this Xbox backpack here. That is awesome. This is an Xbox carrying case, and from what he said, it's like a employee exclusive backpack. It's got the Xbox logo up here. It's got the cool interior, the Xbox green interior on the inside too. It looks like the backpack goes for about 50 to 60 bucks, about 50 to 60 bucks in itself. So between the Gonzo plush and the backpack, we should make our money back. And then we have a bunch of smalls we can make a profit on. All right, so after those pickups, we went back into hunting and we found an absolute grail. So let's check everything out. All right, so over here they have this, the Family Guy chicken, the giant chicken here. That is awesome. And it also has one of the parts here to build Death. Death is actually a really expensive character. Him and Jesus are really expensive. So they have the chicken here. might pick this one up. Jaden might pick it up. I'm not sure yet, but very, very cool. All right, so shout out to Jaden. He just gifted us this guy, the Family Guy chicken. Appreciate it. And then we also got the Pennywise and then the Scooby. We're gonna be getting these for 15, so we'll add this to the pile for today. Shout out to the seller too for the hookup. Appreciate you.
You're welcome, Michael.
Michael?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's your name, man?
Michael.
Michael. Okay, gotcha. Is Michael Jr.?
Yeah, Michael Jr.
Love it, man. That's awesome.
All right,
Thank you so much. Appreciate you
You're
guys.
welcome, bro.
So after that pickup, I don't know why, but it got like super windy. Like my eyelids were like flapping in the air. It was so windy. Stuff kept flying in them. It was terrible. But I filmed, but there's a lot of audio problems because the wind. Let's just start up with this clip here where you can see this guy, this whole building about to fly away. Look at this. The freaking wind's about to blow this thing away. All the community's over here holding it down. I'm just standing here filming. I probably should grab on too. That's crazy. Okay, so after that point, it really did just keep getting more and more windy, and between my eyes being so filled with dust and the sound, I just decided I would just give you guys an update of what we got because we already did capture so much of it. So I found this Imaginette Krusty Krab, which is a pretty hard figure to find. This one I do have. I'll be bringing to my Whatnot streams. We have a lot of collectors over there that are always looking for new stuff for them too. We actually have the little blasting piece for this now, but one of the grails we found, or two grails actually, this box right here is filled with like a bunch of meal toys. I have some for Ben 10. We have this little Pegasus Frisbee, these Scooby-Doo Playmobiles, but the two big finds, or three big finds I would say, were the chicken from the chicken fight in Family Guy, a blue Video Now color, which is brand new to my collection, and I cannot believe we found this in the wild. There was a Tachi Funko Pop, there was a blue Flocked Funko Pop, but one that I needed, the Chase Blue Spirit Zuko Pop from the Avatar The Last Airbender series. So I don't like picking up Funko Pops very often unless they're Nickelodeon ones that I don't have. This one will be for our Whatnot stream because I have that one. But whenever I can see something, anything Nickelodeon that I don't have, and it sparks my interest like a Chase, I'm gonna pick it up. So I don't believe I have this one. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, I'm looking up there in my Funko loft and I do not have this one. So that is a welcomed addition to the collection. But on that note, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this hunt. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you guys want to check out more flea market hunts, go check out the channel. We do these about every 1 or 2 weeks, so make sure you guys go take a look. There's a ton of videos up there that are all flea market hunts. Subscribe so you guys don't miss any of the ones coming in the future. If you guys want to support the show further, consider becoming part of our Patreon, where you can sign up for as little as $2 a month, and when you do, you get extended versions of every video, early release, ad-free, plus you get to support this show so we can keep doing these videos. You can also support by becoming a member here on YouTube. And if you were interested in any of the items you saw throughout this video, there's a large chance that if I didn't say I was adding it to my personal collection, you'll be able to find it on our Whatnot stream or our eBay shop, both of which are linked down below. But on that note, I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop!